There's this whole separate world inside of my head, and sometimes when I'm creating my art, I feel like that's the way that I let that world out. And the mural is a very literal illustration of that concept, where there's a character and he's got all these crazy thoughts inside of his head, and they're just sort of exploding out in this explosion of creativity and imagination. The mural is called The World Inside My Head, and it's just about letting your thoughts run wild and recklessly pursuing your dreams.
So is this shit coming into his brain over here? Oh, it's the cameras are both
coming out of the lenses, or into the lenses maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're like photon particles or something.
I was first connected to Peter through my work as an artist, as a photographer and a director, with his work as a musician. We've collaborated on a couple musical projects, and the guy's just a dream to work with. I mean, you can tell just through the, the ups and downs of painting this mural, the weather, the disruptions, the construction. Like, he's so hardworking, so humble, and so talented.
I think it's really fitting for it to be at CreativeLive, because that's what this place is all about. It's about bringing music and video and photo and art and entrepreneurship all together under one roof, and just sort of like making this epicenter of creative knowledge and imagination and pushing your art form further.
It's our goal to support not just the global community through teaching creativity and through learning, but specifically the local community here in Seattle and in San Francisco, where CreativeLive has its physical roots. That's one of my favorite things, is interconnecting what it is that we're doing with the local community as well.
Adding a mural to the South Lake Union neighborhood in particular is really important to me, and something that I'm super passionate about, because I think there's no other neighborhood in Seattle that exemplifies the way that Seattle is changing. There's all these big, new, beautiful glass and steel buildings, and everything is very sort of, to the plan and made for a purpose, and there's not a whole lot of character and soul in this part of town. I want to bring a little bit of joy to my community, and a little bit of surprise, and a little bit of wonder.
How is it different for you working like privately in a small space or in your studio versus like out in the world?
The overall process of working out in the community to me is like a lot more fun and a lot more energizing, because you're just getting like reinvigorated every time somebody passes by. Yeah, you're just like, people are like waving from their car and honking and good job, like that kind of thing. When I'm in my little studio, it's sort of like a battle against myself. Like, is it good enough? Do I like this? Is this cool? And it's very cerebral, but being out on the street is just fun. The weather's shining on you. People are like shouting stuff, and
That's the role of community in community art, right? Mm-hmm. So you're not around now that the piece is done, but I'm out there taking pictures of it and looking, and there's always people stopping by and taking pictures in front of it or taking pictures with their friends.
It just opens it up more. It's like, everybody can enjoy free art on the street. One of the number one things that people said to me when they were passing by is like, thank you, this neighborhood needs some art, this neighborhood needs some creativity. And I think that CreativeLive is like this hub for creativity, not only in Seattle, but like globally. It's crazy. It's like the spread of this like collective information, and like everybody learning and sharing their
killer community.
Yeah, so it's just cool to let a little bit of that shine outward.
For sure.
Thanks, bud. Thank you. Thank you.